Good morning, everyone. Today I'm combining driving, school, and sports because I just got them all kind of under school, and so I've got these things that they're just too big to take out, and then the stickers, but I'm gonna take my, so I had started them in this book, but now I can see well, it's like I knew I had stuff. Now I'm just combining it. Before I was just separating it all. So I have this. I'm not gonna put space there. I'll have to put it someplace else. What is this? Oh, sewing. I have one sewing so far, but I know I have more. Okay, so I'm just combining, if this is the first video you're seeing, I'm combining my swap embellishments, the DIY embellishments, with my purchased embellishments. And these Barb made for me, and I love them. I can't wait. I've used one so far. And this is spring, so I'm not going to put that in there. And let's see. Okay, I think sports and school, I think, are the only thing I'm taking out of here. Okay. So I'm putting the handmade ones in the front that are in these pockets so that if they happen to pop out, then I can see them easily. And besides, they're the handmade ones. I'm more interested in using them than anything else because they're just amazing. And it's like I've had these for a real long time and I just forget that I have them. So I'm so excited to have them mixed together. Okay, so then this is school, and so many of these things I've had forever too, because I started scrapbooking, let's see, about 25 years ago. So a lot of these are 25 years old. I'm not hoarding them, I just have not used them, and I'm gonna use them. I'm trying not to buy things that, I mean, look at how cute these are. It's like, I just don't need to buy anything like that. Okay, so these are school. More school. Oh, now we do have cheerleading here. And more school. And now we started basketball, stuff like that. Football, homecoming. Other sports, and so do I have any gymnastics in here? Because I have that next. My bonus son, he played a lot of baseball, he played tennis, he played basketball, so I have a lot of that kind of stuff. I thought I had gymnastics in here, but maybe not. Well, I got ice skating here, so I'm gonna put gymnastics right here because my gymnastics girl, she's the same one that does the ice skating. Now, I could have swore that I had one that was a package. Okay, we got fishing in here. I thought I have two that are in packages, but I thought I had one more. When I got an ice skater here. Let me see if I left them in here by any chance. I know I had one more package. So I just don't know what I did with them. So I'm still trying to keep them in alphabetical order, with the exception of, you know, it's like if it's school, the sports is going to be with it. If it's summer, vacation's going to be with it. But I like everything color-coded or alphabetized. So I know that I have that. It's like, where is it? Okay, and I know it's in a sleeve, so I shouldn't have to mess with something that's not in a sleeve. I should be seeing it. There it is. Okay, so I've got these. How hard is it going to be to take them out? I'm just going to put them in here for now because this will be catching if I do that. So, I mean, this is where they're going to be. Okay. Okay, that's good. So that's school and sports. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get through one more. So I'm gonna grab the next one, I'll be right back. I can do this fast. I have this, it's Christmas and winter because, you know, it's like I lived in Wisconsin, I live in Indiana. It's like Christmas and winter usually go hand in hand. This year it didn't too, you know, it was cold, but we didn't have snow. But, yeah, usually you have snow shortly after Halloween in Wisconsin, sometimes on Halloween, and you definitely have it on Christmas in Wisconsin. Okay, so I'm going to take these out. So I'm hoping that I'm, you know, down one binder or something, but I know some of them need to be bigger. Okay, so this should be Christmas and winter, according to the label. Okay, so winter should be in the back, I think, mostly. So that's where I am going to put this winter. Okay, yeah, some of this is, well, let's see, most of it's Christmas up there. Looks like I'm still running into Christmas. Well, here's snow. It says Christmas, but it's snow. We are supposed to have, supposed to get a winter storm tomorrow morning at 7. I'm filming this on Saturday, but it'll be, let's see, tomorrow. Oh, so this is going up on Monday, so we should have snow by then, from the sounds of it. Okay, so this here, I do have space to put stuff on here. Oh, and I have some sports here and ice skating. But I want to keep this in winter. I'll just have to remember check here. I mean, sometimes I have to do that anyway. Okay. So, I mean, if this, I think from now on when I do, if I use this, I'm going to use a separate one where I'm not actually putting them on both sides. Okay, it looks like lots of winter maybe starts about here. So I'm going to start this here. So that's 2 books I think I've completed. Okay, and I'm going to grab one more because I can do something with the sewing one at least. Okay, and then I'll go from there. Oh, I'm not done with the Christmas one. I have these, but I'm going to wait until I get the dividers that are like this, the 4. So they're like, what are they, about 4.5 or 4 1/4 by something. I know I put a ruler here for a reason. Okay, so these ones are 4 inch by 5.5. So I'm gonna wait and put these in once I get those. And Jeepers Creepers, that's gonna be one full thing too. Wow. Don't let me buy any Christmas or summer and vacation. Stop me. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm showing you all my categories. So now this one had a whole bunch of different things in it, like everything that didn't fit in anything else. It's got cats and dogs, it's got doctors, it's got families, grandparents, parents, home, scrapbooking, sewing, and vintage. So right here I have sewing. So I'm gonna see what I can add to that. This is kind of home, I think. Here's crafting. I put this in here, this I made for one of the swaps. Here's grandparents. Do I have any sewing in here is what I'm looking for. We've got cast stocks. Here's, it's knitting. Here's sewing type things. Well, this grandparents, but it's got sewing, but I'm gonna put those, try to put those in a grandparents place. Here's vintage. Okay, I think that's, oh, eat, sleep, and be crafty. That cherry on top put in the thing, but I think that's super cute, so I'm saving it. And, okay, and that's family. This is like home and family. And let's see here. So sewing, oops. I'm just looking for sewing, and I mean, if there's space, I could put that in there. There's cats and dogs. This is vintage. Oh, I love vintage. Like, I wish I could just scrapbook vintage things. But I love the grandkids too much to do that. I love doing those. Okay, and that's just vintage, see? Oh, but now this is vintage sewing. So I'm gonna put that over there. I mean, that's the best of both worlds, right? Vintage, home, scrapping, sewing. Okay, and this one's sewing. This one actually has sewing too. Well, I guess I could put scrapping in with that. Did I pass any scrapping? Here's their sewing here. Nope, that's grandparents. Okay. I don't think I passed any scrapbooking. Here's sewing. And there's grandparents on the other side, but I'm gonna put it in sewing. Okay. Home stuff. Here's sewing. My mom sew it all the time. I sew if I have to, but don't expect it to look like much. I remember one time I was doing an arts and crafts show and we had to have a fabric covered tent. That was maybe the extent of it. Okay, that's just vintage. Oh, look at, I found more animals. See, I do have that animal section. Okay. I have these that are rub-ons. Let's see, what do I have here? This one's sewing. This one's vintage. I mean, it's like really vintage sewing, but I'm still gonna put it in sewing because my chance to use sewing will happen sooner than my chance to have vintage, probably. And let's see, what are these? Vintage. Aren't these so pretty? Yeah, they're kind of hard to see, but this is just beautiful. I think these were given to me, or it might have been when I bought a bunch of altered art stuff. Okay. These are so cute, these labels. I really want to use those for something, but I've yet to decide what. Any more sewing? No, okay. Might quit after the sewing because I don't want to keep it too long. Okay, so these need to go in something. Let's see, I could put this in here. Maybe, yep. Okay, and these little things that look like patterns. This one here, that's from Creative Memories. Okay, sewing is gonna go here. Oh, and I bet you I need this. And I'm just going to stick this back here for now. And hopefully I'll use it before I decide I have to tape it in. That's my thoughts on it. Okay, here's scrapbooking. I'll put scrapbooking before sewing. Because it's alphabetical that way, and I'm still gonna have this here. Okay, so that's it for today, and tomorrow I'll probably continue, well, with I think I have two, maybe one or two more, so then I will have them all done. And then this one, it looks like they'll kind of feed into other ones too, but this one is at its limit. Well, unless I can put, this says spring, where I have the St. Patrick's Day, and I would like to have Valentine's Day and vintage maybe separate, because I think this is going to end up somewhere else. Well, and I have a lot of vintage, so I'm going to have to see how it divides up, because I'll have to put the bigger bunches in the big albums like what I have been doing. But I'm just trying not to buy albums, but I would like to get those ones that just open easily. So eventually I'll get to that, but I mean, they're kind of pricey. Maybe the ones from Amazon aren't. I just don't know. I don't remember if I looked up that one or not. I looked up one that opened easy, but now I see that that one opens up easy too, so I could go with that one. Okay, so I will be back tomorrow, and we'll hopefully get it all done then. So have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.